Hello, my name is Tom Wingler. I'm a Microsoft partner with Cloud9 Solutions is the name of my company. I'm one of the partners in that firm. We specialize in deploying Microsoft Dynamics CRM online to economic development agencies all over North America. So you've all been given a website to go to along with a username and a password. So when you log in, you will be prompted to this screen here. Now you also may see another screen with a face of a lady on there. You can take that quick tour or simply close out of that. So today's assignment is the first session. We're going to be talking about leads. And so what I'd like you to do is enter in 5 leads and then also enter in some activities, some notes, and attach some documents. Now, ideally, I'd like you to use either real data, and you can use code names to protect the companies, or you can simply add fictitious company information if you would feel more comfortable doing that. So this screen here, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the main navigation. When we hover over Microsoft Dynamics CRM, over here is a top-down menu of some of the key areas that we're going to go into. So I want you to click on the box that says Economic Development. Now the default view is it's actually going to take you to Accounts, which is a little bit further than we want to go on this session. So here, again, hover over Economic Development, and we're going to click on the box that says Leads. The default view will be My Open Leads. You can see that here. Now this is actually looking at all of the leads in the entire or all of the leads that you'll create. If I go to this drop-down arrow here, I can also change the view, and I'd encourage you to explore that. So now I'm going to look at all leads, and that may be another place for you to start. So in the upper left is a button that says New, so obviously we're going to click that to create a new lead. However, for the demonstration, we're going to be working with content that's already filled in. Off to the right, you'll see something that says Charts. So anytime you see an arrow, either left, right, up, or down, that means you can do something with it. So if we'll click on that arrow, now we're not only seeing the lead, but we're also seeing some other graphs and charts pulling from the data to the left. So if I click on the down arrow here, now I can see other graphs and charts, leads by month, lead generation rate, leads by source type, cluster, so on. And to get rid of that view, we can click on the down arrow. So one thing that you will be able to do is click on a lead that you've entered, and up comes the lead itself. Now the value of a lead, this is the first stage in our process. Our objective here is to qualify the lead, to make sure it's good, and to make sure that your economic development agency and team should be in pursuit of this particular project or deal. You can see that we are in the qualify stage. Now what happens is once your organization or you have determined that this is a qualified lead, you would hit the qualify button. And when that happens, and you'll see this in the third session, we'll create an account record. So that's the company, more contacts, and most importantly, we would create a project. The project then goes into another stage called develop, and then propose, and then close. So we are getting a bit ahead of ourselves. So let's refocus and stick back to the lead. But I did want to give you a sense of where all this is headed. So here, when we look at this lead, we will be able to see the code name, the company, the type of business. That's a drop-down menu, a description, and then we have the company's LinkedIn, the company's Twitter, Facebook, and website. Now also under this website, if you go to the lead record James Gold, that's your reference point. So all of the leads that you enter should look somewhat like this. This link here under website will actually take you to the help section, and it'll give you some more information about leads. So please don't change that. I just stuck that in there so we'd have something to reference. That same link is also found over here under project description. So when you enter in your 5 leads, you're going to complete the things on the left, skip everything in the middle initially, And then over here, we can enter in our potential project information. The important things here are we're able to identify the type of lead. You can take a look at that. So maybe you got a lead from social media, website, a referral, or maybe it just came in direct from the company. Maybe it came from the chamber or a BRE effort. So in this case, we're going to pick state. And if we had a particular marketing campaign, which we'll cover in session 2, we would identify the actual campaign. So please don't enter anything under source campaign for now, or referral. But you will want to enter your inquiry date here. Now you can keep entering in other information, such as the name of the person you're working with. There's their email, phone number. This, by the way, actually dials a Skype call if you have that set up and correctly configured. We also have our industry cluster identified, revenue, employees, and so on. When we enter in the location or address, this will also pull up a Bing map, as you can see here. So once we've, again, entered in data from the left and some from the right, we can hit the Save button. And that's down here on the bottom right. Now you'll also notice the red asterisks throughout the system means this is a required field. A plus sign in blue is a business recommended field. One of the things unique about economic development is the fact that we might not always know the name of the company or the contact. So you might start with very, very limited information, especially when you're getting those state leads. So again, once we've hit the Save button, then we can enter in things here in this middle section, but not until we've saved the record. So here we could enter in a phone call, a task. We could also enter in some notes. So here you could type in your notes, and you could attach documents. So I'm going to encourage you to do some of that as well. And I'm just going to show you how to enter in one activity. Please note your email is not actually set up or configured, so you won't actually be able to send an email. But we could create an appointment. Now, if this were configured with Outlook or your other email system, this appointment would roll onto that calendar. Using the Outlook client, which we don't have installed here, you could actually create the appointments, tasks, and phone calls inside of Outlook, and they would flow over into the CRM database. We'll cover some of that in some future sessions. So here, you could enter in the subject, the location, you could attach documents, and you would pick your meeting start and end time, or in this case, you might say it's an all-day event, and we hit Save. Up here, we have Close Appointment or Mark Complete. So in this case, we'll just say Save. And then we can go to the back arrow in your browser, and it's going to take us back to the lead. So you can see we've booked a tour, and this is going to show up in the activity stream. So again, we could add phone calls, or we could book a task. So it's pretty straightforward. So today, all that we're going to ask is that you do go out and create approximately 5 leads, add in the information again on the left, the right, save the record, and then go down here and add in some activities, some notes, and attach a document or two. And again, this is the full record itself. So lead management is extremely critical in economic development. When the leads do turn into projects, we remember the source of the lead throughout the entire life cycle of this. So the value of that is you can start to do some analysis to say which marketing programs or sources are the most effective and which campaigns produce the most. In fact, we could say that we could tie a number of new jobs or capital investment back to the dollar amount you spent at a particular trade show. So it's that kind of granularity that is so important to directors of economic development when you're making budgetary decisions. So that is my training presentation today. You can expect more videos like this, along with other PowerPoints and resources to help you over the next 7 sessions. And I'll navigate back. And again, that's back to my all leads screen. And once again, as a reminder, if I wanted to look at some other views, there's open leads or leads created this year. All of those will get you to the same place. So thanks so much for your time. Again, our website is Economic Development CRM.com, and feel free to reach out to me via this site through the Contact Us button, either through phone or email, or fill out this web form. The other nice thing about this for us is when you fill this out, it actually automatically generates a lead in our system, and it assigns an activity to me, so I'll call you back straight away. I'm here to help you, and am more than happy to help you as the course goes along. Thanks again, and I appreciate your time.